from making the promises of roti, kapda, makan and garibi hatao. Just a decade back, we have quietly transitioned to the promise of an Atmanirbhar Bharat, innovation and entrepreneurship. For a citizen, testing the credibility of the promises made in manifestos is what is required today. So let us try and decode what manifestos of Congress and BJP in 2024 have for the Indian middle class. Middle class forms an important chunk of voters who also have an important role in shaping a society and its norms. This class is also regarded as the aspirational class. Middle class has a big role in driving the economic growth of a developing nation. Hence, it is very important for a political party to ensure their well-being in the society. The BJP manifesto recognizes the importance of the Indian middle class in shaping up and taking the Indian economy forward to make India a developed nation by 2047. Surprisingly, this aspect is missing from the Congress manifesto. So let us look and compare what both these parties promise for the Indian middle class. You can see BJP's manifesto on my right side. The Sankalp Patra, as BJP manifesto is called, has a separate section for middle class Parivarjan, promising them a house of their own by strengthening the RERA Act, which promises cost reduction in construction and registration. While if you look at the Congress manifesto on my left, we could not find any separate section focused on the nation's middle class. In fact, what we noticed were promises meant for specific vote banks that may cost hugely to the nation's middle class. BJP's manifesto, on the other hand, promised high-value jobs for them by expanding Bharat's top-tier startup ecosystem to Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities. In last several years, NDA government under Prime Minister Modi has ensured quality healthcare by expanding the AIIMS and Ayushman Arogya Mandir network and providing subsidized medicines through Jan Aushadhi Kendras. The new Sankalp Patra has promised to expand the scope of Ayushman Bharat Yojana to include every senior citizen above 70 years of age. We all know how Ayushman Bharat Yojana ensures availability of free medical and healthcare for citizens who fall in certain income groups. The new promise to ensure healthcare insurance up to rupees 5 lakh for all citizens over 70 years of age, irrespective of their or their family's income or wealth status, is a big relief to the senior citizens, especially to the middle class. While looking at Congress manifesto, they had a provision of reservation of 10% in jobs and educational institutions for economically weaker sections. But don't India already have this provision? As it was in 2022 that the Supreme Court upheld the 103rd constitutional amendment that provided for 10% quota for economically weaker section. Also, in terms of healthcare security, Congress promised a free and universal healthcare scheme. Free examination, free diagnostics, basically everything free. So first, talking about universal healthcare, then the center is already running a successful Ayushman Bharat program which guarantees 5 lakh rupees per family per year as health cover, under which 86 Ayushman cards have already been created. Also, the middle class does not want anything for free. They work hard for things and earn it respectfully. Now coming to the BJP manifesto, which promised quality higher education by expanding top educational institutions and upgrading universities to global standards, introducing more IITs, IIMs, AIIMS and other such institutes. While if we look at Congress manifesto, they have talked about revising and amending the national education policy altogether. NEP, which was implemented in 2020, already had some positive implications in terms of rise in gross enrollment ratio in higher education. So such promises by Congress lack a proper vision and planning. It is clearly seen that the party has not done its homework while making these promises. BJP manifesto talks about giving more focus on improving infrastructure for ease of living by focusing on modern road networks, enhancing rail and metro connectivity with new age trains, expanded networks, developing comprehensive EV charging stations, constructing new airports and advancing a telecom infrastructure with affordable 5G and innovative 6G technology. Sustainable cities are proposed to be developed with more green spaces like e-parks, playgrounds, etc. And revival of water bodies like lakes and ponds and other natural spaces would be developed to make cities more adaptable, sustainable and people-friendly. Congress manifesto, if analyzed closely, lacks strong futuristic provisions. It talks about installing the already installed Kavach system in train engines. In fact, the center has already planned to upgrade the system to LTE-based 4G, 5G. Also, the party talks about modernizing outdated railway infrastructure. But what is outdated? There have been enormous new additions done to Indian railways lately, be it modernization of stations, laying of new railway lines, doubling of lines and electrification, running of Vande Bharat trains, Namo Bharat trains, paperless working, and upgrade in train stations and ticketing capacity. Congress, even after ruling this nation for decades, yet to understand that the middle class needs no free promise but a futuristic vision. As in the coming decades, Indian middle class will not only shape the destiny of India but will also play a key role as India's ambassadors to the world. That's where the BJP's manifesto has overtaken in creating an international base and giving recognition to the middle class to leverage. Whether it was the manifesto of 2014 or that of 2019, BJP has lived up to the expectations of those promises by fulfilling them. Hence, it is a responsibility responsibility as voters now to vote wisely for a strong India, which helps create a sustained, inclusive, strong, and future ready platform for the growth of the Indian middle class.